welcome to English Lessons on Iman TV. In our lesson today, as usual, we start with vocabulary practice and then we have grammar practice. It's basically following up where we stopped last time. So we'll take it from there. And so what you're going to do is to continue with practicing the singular and plural form of nouns and then using nouns as adjectives. So that's what we're going to do. بیننده های بسیار محترم تلویزیون ایمان، درس امروز مانند درس های گذشته با تکرار و تمرین لغاتی که ما قبلا مطالعه کرده بودیم شروع میکنیم و بعدا درس گرامر ما اما شکل جمع اسما و استعمال اسم باعث صفت در جملات انگلیسی این خدمت شما تقدیم میکنم. So let's start with the words first. Please repeat after me together. Toilet, family room, guess, yard, field, driveway, servers, terrific. Toilet به فارسی هم مشمول toilet میگیم و family room امو اتاقی است که اعضای فامیل میشینن در به اصطلاح اتاق میمون نیست در خانه بلکه اتاقی است که اعضای فامیل در اونجا میشینن. guess به معنای حدس زدن است. You guess, you think. Yard به معنای حولی است. It could be front yard, could be backyard. feel احساس کردن معنا میده. درایوی همون قسمت است که موتر پیش روی خانه آدم پارک میکنه، پیش روی گراژ خانه. و servers کسانی که در رستوران غذا را میارن، غذا را سرو میکنن و بشقابا را پس جمع میکنن، این اینا را به نام سرور میگن. در فارسی مشمول رو گارسون میگیم اما در انگلیسی به نام سرور. و terrific یک چیزی که بسیار فوق العاده باشه. Very good, excellent. So one more time please repeat. Toilet, family room, gas, yard, field, driveway, servers, terrific. Now what I want to do is this. I'm giving you some sentences with blank spaces. And so my expectation is that you will take one of these words from the chart and put them in these blank spaces and make the sentence meaningful. به عبارت دیگه با فارسی خدمت شما عرض میکنم که توقع ما شما است که یکی از این لغاتی که در این چوکات با شما داده شده ایره در این خالیگاه هایی که در جملات است استعمال بکنین تا جمله معنادار شود. یعنی گرامر جملات مطلقاً صحیح است، فقط شما باید است که لغت درست انتخاب بکنید. So let me read the sentences first, then I will give you the answers. Please do not block this blank. Please park your car on the other side of the road. Number 2. The blank does not flush. Its tank is empty. Number 3. Simin's trip to Kabul was blank. She enjoyed it very much. Number 4. If you do not know the answer for a question, you can always blank it. What can you put in that blank? Many blank lost their jobs in this restaurant because the business was very slow. Number 6. Does Jennifer watch TV in the blank? Number 7. My brother spends a lot of time in the front and back blank of his house every weekend. What is the word that you can put here? Number 8, the last one. How do you blank today? Did the medicine help you? Or did the medicine help? So now let's see if you can use the correct form. Now I'm going to give you the answer for this question. در این قسمت ما جواب سوالا را هم خدمت شما تقدیم میکنم. but اول میخوایم که شما بشنوید که جواب سوال چی است. So please repeat after me together one more time. Toilet, family room, gas, yard, field, driveway, servers, traffic. Please do not block this please park your car on the other side of the road. The correct answer is what? The correct answer is driveway. Please do not block this driveway. Please park your car on the other side of the road. یه اصلا یک ساین است که در پیش بازرگان‌ها دیده میشه که از شما خواهش میکنه که موتورتون رو در اینجا پارک نکنید. Do not block the driveway. یعنی که پیشروی درایوی موتور باید پارک نشه. Block means یعنی که او رو یک سل واقع میشه. موتورتون پیشروی از میره. So the answer is driveway. Number 2. The does not flush. Its tank is empty. The what does not flush? The toilet does not flush. یعنی toilet آب که شما دستش پایان میارین آب نمیره. Why? Its tank is empty. یعنی تانکش empty است. empty معنی است که خالی است. empty به معنی خالی معنی. Simin's trip to Kabul was, she enjoyed it very much. Was what? Terrific. Was excellent. Very good. Wonderful. All these words mean the same thing. Wonderful. Great. Very good. Terrific. So let me read these 3 sentences one more time. Please do not block this driveway. Please park your car on the other side of the road. The toilet does not flush. Its tank is empty. Simin's trip to Kabul was terrific. She enjoyed it very much. Number 4. If you do not know the answer for a question, you can always blank it. You can always what? Guess it. Number 5. Many blank lost their jobs in this restaurant because the business was very slow. Many what? Many servers, workers in the restaurant lost their jobs. Does Jennifer watch TV in the family room? Okay, so let me read the answers for these 3 sentences. If you do not know the answer for a question, you can always guess it. Many servers lost their jobs in this restaurant because the business was very slow. Does Jennifer watch TV in the family room? Number 7. My brother spends a lot of time in the front and back yard of his house every weekend. How do you feel today? Did the medicine help? So the last question means, how do you feel today? یعنی امروز چطور هستین؟ چی احساس میکنین؟ صحتتون خوب است؟ اتمام میده. How do you feel today? Did the medicine help? یعنی که کسی که مریض باشه و شما بفهمین که مریض بوده پرسان میکنین که how do you feel today? امروز خودت چطور احساس میکنین؟ آیا مدیسن یا دوا بر شما فایده کرد؟ کمک کرد یا نکرد؟ How do you feel today? خودت چطور احساس میکنین امروز؟ So one more time, let's read these words and then you'll move to the grammar part. Toilet, family room, guess, yard, feel, driveway, servers, terrific. New words. These words are housing vocabulary. Last time we reviewed medical vocabulary. This time we review housing vocabulary. The words that you need to know, the things that you use in the house, what do you call this? It's a system that what? Makes the whole house warm. What do you call it? We studied this long time ago. And you can set the temperature. Okay? The correct answer is central heater. Central heater. Central heater refers to the system that makes the whole building warm. Okay? Please repeat. Central heater. یعنی اصلا این اشتش هیتر است اما این هیچ وقت کسی هیتر نمیگه. Heater. Central heater. That's also some kind of what? Heater. But it's not central heater. It's different. It's for just a small space. What do you call the heater for a small space? We call it space heaters. Space heaters. یعنی با اشکال مختلف اینا میان که یعنی بخاری های بسیار خرد هستن که اینا رو به نام space heater میگن. Central heater is for the whole house and space heater is for a small area. What do you call that? You heat water in it. It's called what? Water heater. Water heater. And again, بخاطر از اینکه دو دانه است میگیم what? Water heaters. به فارسی بیلر میگیم، بیلر برقیستی. You can warm water in it. Water heater. What do you call this? When you cook. That's called oven. Oven. اگرچه که لغت با او شروع میشه اما تلفظ او هست، یعنی که او را اوون نمیگه، oven. اوکی؟ تلفظ او است، oven. و فشار صدا هم سر می اول است، oven. What do you call this? It's called dishwasher. Correct. Dishwasher. And this, remember, these are not new words. We studied this something like a year ago, but I'm bringing it back to your attention so you don't forget them. Okay? It's kind of a review, but a review with the purpose of what? That I need to bring it to your attention so you don't forget them. So this is called what? This is called refrigerator. Refrigerator. And the plural is what? Refrigerators. And this is called what? This is called, correct, microwave. Microwave oven. Microwave oven. And this is called what? Toaster. One toaster, two toasters. That's why you have it plural. Toasters. The Farsiam toaster. So these are the words that I just showed you, review words. So please repeat after me together. Central heater, space heater, water heater, oven, dishwasher, refrigerator, microwave oven, toaster. باز هم بعد از ما اگر تلفظ کنین و تکرار بکنین و وقتی که تکرار میکنین او رو به مو اندازه بلند بگوین که خودتان صدای خود بشنوین. Okay? So please repeat one more time. Central heater, space heater, water heater, oven, dishwasher, refrigerator, microwave oven, toaster. Now, test. What do you call these pictures? Picture number one, picture number two. Look at picture number one. That's where you wash your hands, right? You call it? Oh, it's not the washing your hands, you actually wash your body. It's called bathtub, okay? Bathtub. And what do you call that? This was the word we studied today. Toilet. Bathtub, toilet. What do you call these? I showed you the first picture a few minutes ago. We call it what? Space heater. It's a heater. And the number 4 is what? Fireplace. Okay, please repeat. Heater or space heater. And the second one is what? Fireplace. Fireplace. Yani bukhari diwari. What do you call this? Number 5 is what? Central heater. Central heater. And number 6 is what? Water heater. Water heater. What about number 7? You wash all these dishes. It's called what? Dishwasher. Dishwasher. And number 8 is what? Refrigerator. Refrigerator. Number 9 is what? Microwave oven. Microwave oven. And number 10 is what? Toaster. Toaster. So these were the words that we practiced, and these are not new words. We studied them before, but I purposely bring them back to your attention because if we don't repeat and review, you could possibly and easily forget them. بازم ذکر میکنم که البته لغاتی که من خدمت شما تقدیم کردم لغات نو نبود. اینا رو ما شما تقریبا 1 سال پیش خونده بودیم. به خاطر از اینکه بازم ما شما را کمک کرده باشیم که لغات فراموش نکنین. ما وقتا فوقتا باز از این لغات و تصاویر دوباره خدمت شما میارم که باز هم به یاد شما باشه. بر ترتیب we are going to move to the grammar lesson. That's where we stopped last time. How to make questions and especially how to make WH or information question. به خاطر داشته باشین که ما گفتیم که دو رقم سوال در انگلیسی است و در زبان دیگه به فکر میکنم دو رقم باید باشه که یکی سوال است که جوابش yes یا no، یعنی بله یا نیست. مثلا اگر نفر پرسانتان میکنه که do you speak English، جوابش است چی؟ yes or no. یا میگن که are you tired، جوابش است که yes or no. اما بعض سوال است که جواب از yes یا no شدن نمیتونه، باید شما معلومات بدین. مثلا شما یک نفر پرسان میکنه که what's your name، شما گفته نمیتونین yes or no، باید بگین که my name is Sadiq Popal or just نمیتونه بگین what's your name Sadiq Popal. Where do you live? You could say I live in Concord or you just say Concord, California. شما باید معلومات بدین. امروز ما این درس بازم تقریبا یک سال پیش خوانده بودیم، اما بازم خدمت شما میاریم که این کلمات شما استفاده میکنین که شما راجع به یک چیز معلومات جمع کنید. So please repeat after me together. These are called WH words. یعنی کلمات است که اینا با WH شروع میشه. یادمو املای خود به اصطلاح حرف W و حرف H دارن و اینا 9 کلمه هستن که ما خدمت شما یه لیست کردیم. So please repeat after me together. What, where, why, which, who, whom, whose and how. اگر شما خواسته باشین توسط از این کلمات سوال بکنین، باید بعد از این کلمات شما یکی از لغات به اصطلاح که ما شما رو به نام auxiliary میگیم از اون استفاده بکنین. auxiliary این کلمات مثل is, am, was, were, do, does, did, can, will, could، اینا رو به نام auxiliary میگن و ما شما قبلا این را خواندیم. البته این که شما کدامش استفاده میکنین نظر به ایست که شما چی میخواین بگوین و هدف شما چی است. یعنی شما نمیتونین که از هر کدام وزیر که به یک قسم استفاده بکنین. بعدا سابجکت یا فاعل جمله است، بعدا فعل است و بعدا آبجکت جمله است. به طور مثال برای شما چند مثال اینجا میدم که میگن که what does she study in school. What does she see؟ اول WH است، بعدا auxiliary does است و بعدا سابجکت است که فاعل جمله باشه، باز فعل است، باز آبجکت جمله یا کامپلمنت جمله سکول است. یعنی به خاطر از اینکه شما راجع به یک خانم گپ میزنید she و به زمان حال گپ میزنید باید does استفاده بکنید. شما do گفته نمیتونید، شما did گفته نمیتونید. چرا؟ شما میگید که این خانم فعلا در کجا درس میخونه. So what does she study in school؟ جوابش میگین که she studies physics in school. She studies biology in school. She studies English in school. Where are you working now? Where وقتی استفاده میکنید راجع به یک محل ما معلومات پیدا کنید. Where are you working now؟ این در کجا کار میکنید. بازم are auxiliaries، you فاعل جمله است، work خود فعل است و now همون زمان است. Where are you working now؟ Somebody asked me, I will say I work in San Francisco, at the University of San Francisco now. When do they go to Iran? When do they go to Iran? When یعنی چی وقت؟ یعنی راجع با زمان که پرسان میکنین میگین when. So میگین when did they go to Iran? They go to Iran next month, next week, next year, in December sometimes. Why is he studying now? Why به معنای چراست. یعنی چرا ای درس میخوانه؟ چرا آل درس میخوانه؟ He's studying now because he has a test tomorrow. So that's why he's studying now. Which pen does Ahmad want to use? Which pen? یعنی کدام. Which به معنای کدام است. از کدام قلم یعنی احمد فعلا کدام قلم میخواد. از کدام قلم میخواد کار بگیره. So Ahmad wants to use the red pen or the blue pen or the pencil or the something. So you need to say the kind of the pen. Which کدام. Whom does Dr. Smith examine every day? Or who does Dr. Smith examine every day? یعنی دکتر سمیت کی را معاینه میکنه هر روز. Whose pen are you using now? یعنی قلم کی را استفاده میکنه. Whose نشان ملکیت میده. مثلا whose pen قلم کی. Whose car موتر کی. Whose book کتابی کی. همین کی در فارسی ما شما مثل whose باشه. یعنی که ملکیت نشان میده. How do they come to work? How چندین معنا داره. در اینجا وقتی که شما راجع به این که یک نفر چطور توسط کدام متد ترانسپورتیشن یک نفر با کار میره یا با مکتب میره میگین how. So how do they come to work؟ یعنی توسط چی وسیله اینا سر کار میرن. So they come to work by bus. They come to work on foot. They come to work by ship. So وسیله نقلیه را باید شما ذکر بکنید. So the other thing you need to know is what? That for a person, in the subjective case, you say who. Who is he? توجه بکنید که میگن who, WH تلفظ گرامری و تلفظ درستش و تلفظ کتابی زیرا است که با وجود از این که این کلمه who توسط W شروع میشه بعدن H هست بعد از او هست اما باید شما اول H تلفظ کنید یعنی او نمیگه باید بگین who یعنی اول H تلفظ میشه تلفظ درست و کتابیش امیست who اوکی با هر کدام از این WH باید اول H تلفظ شه نمیگین whom you say what whom وقتی که H تلفظ میکنه مثل که در هی ای الوا و ای اوا در فارسی است امی اول تلفظ میشه میگین who whom what when why how many which whose نمیگین میگین whose okay you pronounce H first. So for a person you use who or whom. For things you say what. For time you say when. For a reason you say why. For a means or method of transportation you say how. For quantity you say how many. For choice you say which. And for ownership your mulkiyat you use whose. So let's practice this. So choose a WH question word and use it in the following blank spaces. یعنی ما سوال بر شما ترتیب کردیم پیش رویش در قوس در داخل قوس نشته کردیم place, time, quantity, thing, person. از شما توقع میست که امو WH لغتی که از بعد WH شروع میشه امو کلمه سوالی درست شما استفاده بکنید. مثلا میگین برای place کدام از این سیست لطفا ما اول بر شما رو میخوانم بعدا شما این جوابش پیدا کنید. Number 1 for place does gym work. Number 2 time does the game start. Number 3 quantity hours do you work. Number 4 thing is John eating now. Number 5 person do you talk to every day. Number 6 person again calls you every day. Now for the first one remember you need to use what, where, when, why, which, who, whom, whose or how. So these are what? Your WH words. For the first one, for place, which WH words do you use? The correct answer is what? Where. So you say what? Where does Jim work? Where does Jim work? بسیار مهم است شما auxiliary استفاده بکنید. Does, do, did. اگر بگوین که where Jim work مردم میفهمن که چی میگن. لکن این هم میفهمن که what انگلیسی تان خوب نیست. به خاطر از اینکه از نظر گرامری غلط است. Okay? So you have to say what? Where does Jim work? game start time. So now you have to do the time. So you say what? When does the game start? When? چه وقت? Quantity. مقدار. Hours do you work? How many hours do you work? So the correct answers are, where does Jim work? When does the game start? How many hours do you work? Number 4. Thing. Is John eating now? What is John eating now? یعنی John امی فعلا چی رو نوش جان میکنه؟ باید what استفاده بکنه. Person. Whom do you talk to every day? Whom do you talk to every day? And then person again. Who calls you every day? یعنی در صورتی که شما راجع با فاعل یک جمله معلومات حاصل میکنین تنها لغت هو رو کار میگیرین. اگر راجع به مفعول یک جمله استفاده میکنین whom و یا who را هر دوش درست است. اما به عبارت دیگه وقتی که راجع به مفعول جمله سوال میکنین میتونین که who و میتونین که whom استفاده کنین. اما راجع به فاعل جمله میخواین سوال کنین تنها who درست است. اگر بگوین whom غلط است. Okay, so that's the difference. Let me read these questions for you. What is John eating now? Whom do you talk to every day? Who calls you every day? So now I'm going to give you some sentences. Actually, I give you the answer. I want you to come up with a question. So remember, we are practicing making questions. So I give you the answer. You need to think of the right question word, the right WH word, and provide the question. So at 1 p.m. He comes here at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. به معنای چیز؟ 1 بجه است. 1 بجه وقت است. برای وقت باید از کدام کلمه استفاده شود؟ باید بگوییم که when, right? Number 1 says what? In Hayward. He lived in Hayward. Number 2 is what? My sister. My sister visited me in 2007. Number three is what? Zainab, the person. Rahman is calling Zainab now. And number 4 is what? Last Tuesday. Who studied English last Tuesday? Let's see the answers. At 1 p.m. He comes at 1 p.m. When does he come? In Hayward. Hayward is what? The place. So you have to say what? You have to say, where did he live? He lived in Hayward. My sister visited me in 2007. Who visited me in 2007? So for people in the subjective case, you use who. And for people in the objective case, you use whom. The correct answers are, where did he live? Who visited you in 2007? So again, the same example. Zainab, Rahman is calling Zainab now. So who again? Who or whom is Rahman calling now? Last Tuesday. We studied English last Tuesday. So last Tuesday is what? Day, time. So you say what? When did we study English? When did we study English? So these were the how to make the WH question. Another lesson that we could not finish last time were how to make things plural, and these were the rules we studied, that sometimes you use, most of the time you use S, but there are other times you put ES if the ending is what? With CH, SH, S, or X. And the examples were there like classes, dishes, watches. Also, depending on whether if it's a word ends with Y, depending on whether before Y you have a vowel or consonant, you either put S or you change Y to I and add ES. So like boy becomes boys, day becomes days. Why? Because before Y is a vowel. But in lady, in copy, it's a different story because D in P are consonants, you make it copies in ladies, and there are some other situations like radio and stereo, you put S, and tomato becomes tomatoes, ES, and knife with F changes to V, and you add ES. We went over these rules, and these were irregular ones. They don't follow any rule. Like man became men, woman became women, and mouse became mice, tooth became teeth, foot became feet, goose became geese, sheep is the same, sheep, fish, fish the same, and deer, deer the same. We studied these rules, but we did not have enough time to practice them. That's why I have a practice lesson for you in a few seconds. So child becomes children, person become people, and mouse became mice. So here's the practice. So I give you the singular form, you give me the plural form. So what is the plural of fish? First repeat after me. Fish. Louse. Fox. Dome. Person. Foot. Couch. Bus. Tooth. Child. Fish بمعنای ماهی. جمع ماهی is what in English? Fish is fish. Fish شکل جمع نداره. اگر میگیم که one fish, 1,000 fish, it's the same thing. You don't change it. Louse معنای انگلیس فارسیش لغت درست نیست. امیدوار هستم که به ادبی تلقی نشه، اما ایره به نام شبوش لاوس میگن و جمع ازی لایس است، یعنی شبوش ها. لایس. فکس، فکسز، به خاطر از اینکه ایکس آخر شده و بارزو حرف آخر ایکس است، باید ای اس اضافه بکنیم. دوم becomes what? domes. فکس در فارسی هم میگه شما یک مکتوب از یک جای به جای دیگه توسط ماشین فکس میکنه، روان میکنه. و دوم به معنای گنبد است یا گنبد میگیم در فارسی و جمعش دومز است. person شخص، people or persons. foot پا و پاها را feet میگن در انگلیسی. couch در فارسی هم با شما couch میگیم، جمعش couches. and then bus در فارسی هم bus میگیم buses. tooth دندان، جمعش دندان ها teeth. and child طفل جمعش children یعنی اطفال. So please repeat one more time the singular form and the plural form. Fish, fish. Louse, lice. Fax, faxes. Dome, domes. Person, people or persons. Foot, feet. Couch, couches. Bus, buses. توجه بکنین که the buses you put, it should be double S-E-S. And then tooth, teeth, and child, children. Now I have some blank spaces for you. I want you to fill in the blanks with the correct form of the noun. Some child live with their grandparent. So which form of the word do you use here? The singular or the plural? If it says plural, what is the plural? Number two, divorce is very common in some what? The US has over 219 million person. What is the plural of person? Some women. What's the plural of women? Make more money than man. What's the plural of man? Home are very expensive in California. Most family in the US own a house in a Jami family chest. The correct answers are: some children live with their grandparents. توجه بکنین که بعد از some همیشه شکل جمع اسمامه. Some people, some cars, some teachers. هیچ وقت گفتن ندارید some teacher, some teachers, some people. هیچ وقت گفتن ندارید some person. After some, you have to use the plural form. Divorce is very common in some countries. در بعض ممالک. The US has over 3 million what? People. Some women شکل مفرد است. وقتی که جمع میسازین ایره به ای تبدیل میکنین و تلفظ لغت هم تغییر میخوره. Some women make more money than men. یعنی که بعض خانما از مردا کده اینا زیادتر به اصطلاح پیسه میسازن. او خانمایی که به اصطلاح مکتب رفتن، درس خواندن، پانتون رفتن، انجینیر شدن، دکتر شدن، مهندس شدن، نرس شدن، اینا وظیفه که معاش خوب دارن و بعض اوقات معاششون از بسیار مردای دیگه که هم زیادتر. به طور مثال یک دکتر در امریکا که نو از پانتون میبره در ایالت کالیفرنیا $250,000 در سال برش معاش میده که یعنی تقریبا $20,000 در ماه میشه. ما فکر نکنم که بسیار مردا همین پیسه را بسازن. So women doctors make more money than a lot of men. Okay, the same thing with engineers. Homes are very expensive in California. You say what? Homes are very expensive in California. Most family in the US own a house. Most what? Families. یعنی بعد از کلمه most, بعد از کلمه some, بعد از کلمه many, you use the plural form of the noun. So there are some more words. I will read them first, then we're going to use the correct form of the verb. Number 7. Most single parents are women. Some person like to live alone. Some homes have a problem with mouse. Americans move many times. Some child live with only one parent. Mahmoud is 6 foot tall. See, the nouns were not in correct forms. You have to what? Use the plural form here. So let's see if you remember the plural form. Most single parent. What's the plural form of parent? You have to say what? Parents. S. Are women. What's the plural form of women? Women. Some people like to live alone. Some homes have a problem with mice. The plural of mouse is what? Mice. یعنی mouse با معنای موش و mice با معنای موش هاست یا جمع موش است. American move many times. Some children live with only one parent. Mahmoud is 6 feet tall. Okay, so let me read these sentences with correct completion. Most single parents are women. Some people like to live alone. Some homes have a problem with mice. Americans move many times. Some children live with only one parent. Mahmoud is 6 feet tall. Now this rule is talking about using nouns as adjectives. در این قسمت یک درس رو به شما با تقریبا 6 ماه پیش تقدیم کرده بودم که بعض اوقات شما وقتی که دو اسم پالوی هم قرار میتین اسم اول باعث صفت استعمال میشه و وقتی که اسم اول صفت میشه و یا باعث صفت استعمال میشه شما رو نمیتونین که پلورال بسازین یعنی جمع بسازین. در انگلیسی صفت شکل جمع نداره. صفت همیشه شکلش مفرد است یعنی سینگولار است. یعنی میگین که Tim likes his grammar book. grammar در اینجا شکل اسم است اما باعث صفت بکار رفته. چه قسم کتاب؟ کتاب گرامر در فارسی میگه. تفاوت فارسی و انگلیسی است که در انگلیسی صفت پیش از اسم میاد در فارسی معکوس شد صفت بعد از اسمه، میگیم کتاب گرامر. در انگلیسی هم گرامر وقتی میگیم کتاب گرامر شما اینو بخواین جمع بسازین به این کتاب های گرامر، اما گرامر هیچ وقت جمع نمیشه. This is a flower garden، یعنی یک باغ گل است. شما میتونید بگین باغ های گل، اما گل جمع نمیشه در اینجا، در این جمله که بگین flower garden. در انگلیسی در فارسی ما شما هم صفت شکل جمع نداره و عین این قانون هم داریم که ما شما میتونیم که اسم باعث صفت استعمال کنیم. مثلا میگیم که باغ گل، گل یک اسم است، باغ یک اسم است، اما گل شما باعث صفت استفاده کرده میتونیم. Grammar books, bookstores, and then flower gardens. So here are some sentences I want you to add s to the underlined words if necessary. So if you think it is necessary and make the sentence correct, put s. Number one, machine cannot think. They need human operators. Number two, computer operator are very necessary in today's business. Number three, airplane allow us to travel to all parts of the world. Number four, most airplane seats are narrow and uncomfortable. Our college has several language programs. Noor TV broadcasts many educational programs. So here, machine becomes what? Machines cannot think. They need human operators. Computer operators are very necessary in today's business. Airplanes allow us to travel to all parts of the world. Most airplane seats, you put S because of the verb. Airplane seats are narrow. Our college has several language programs. And then for this one, you say the TV broadcasts many educational programs. Because of many, you have to say what? Many educational programs. Add is or is to the underlined words if necessary. Bicycle tire are smaller and cheaper than automobile tires. So you say what? Bicycle tires are smaller and cheaper than automobile tires. Automobile are 4 tires. Now here, automobile is automobile. It should be automobiles of 4 tires. So you could make it plural because it's a noun. So we need an S there. Of 4 tires. So you need to add an SOA over here in number 8. Automobiles have 4 tires. There are several bridges in San Francisco. Oman speaks 3 different languages fluently. So you have to say what? 3 different languages fluently. Because 3 different, 1 language, 2 languages, 3 languages. So 3 different languages fluently. People eat chicken eggs. So chicken eggs, you cannot make chicken plural. Why? Because it's used as an adjective. You need تخم مرغ. مرغ اینجا باعث صفت استعمال میشه. Snake and fox are natural enemies of birds. So you could say what? Snakes and foxes are natural enemies of birds. So you make it what? Birds as plural. Let me read this with correct completions. Number 7. Bicycle tires are smaller and cheaper than automobile tires. Automobiles have 4 tires. There are several bridges in San Francisco. Oman speaks 3 different languages fluently. People eat chicken eggs. Snakes and foxes are natural enemies of birds. So we end our lesson here, and the lesson is live today. So if you have any questions or suggestions, you're welcome to call the the TV studio with the numbers that are on the screen and ask your question. بیننده های بسیار محترم، تلویزیون ایمان، درس امروز ما با همینجا به پایان رسید. تا هفته آینده شما را به خداوند متعال میسپارم. باید ذکر کنم که درس امروز ما به اصطلاح لایف است. اگر شما کدام سوال یا پیشنهاد داشته باشین، شما میتونین که با استفاده از نمراتی که بر روی صفحه تلویزیون شماست با ما همین لحظه به اصطلاح تلفن بکنین و ما امروز شما صحبت خواهد کردم. اگر شما سوال داشته باشین، یعنی موضوعات گرامری که من خدمت شما تقدیم کردم یا لغات را که خدمت شما تقدیم کردم، او را خواسته باشین ما با فارسی باز هم بر شما تشریح بدم. به اصطلاح فارسی عامیانه ما شما بالای اردو دیده، ما همین کار خواهد کردم، اما شما میتونین که تلفن بکنین و سوالتان را با ما مطرح بسازین. همچنان به خاطر از این که این درس‌ها را به صورت درست یعنی شما یاد بگیرین، شنیدنش برای یک بار به اصطلاح فارسی میگیم ضرور است لکن کافی نیست. اگر میخواین که استفاده مزید بکنین و از این زیادتر یاد بگیرین، بهترش این خود بود که این شما یک بار یا دو بار باز هم بشنوین. خوشبختانه با استفاده از تکنولوژی امروزی شما میتونین که همین درس‌ها را از طریق وبسایت و از طریق فیسبوک تلویزیون ایمان هر وقت که شما خواسته باشین شما این را دوباره بشنوین و تماشا بکنین. حتی اگر دو وقت هم شما سوال پیدا میکنین، با نمره تلفن شخصی خود ما که 925 768 48 85 است، شما میتونین با ما هر روز هفته تماس بگیرین، سوال خود مطرح بکنین و ما در خدمت شما خواهد بودم و سوال شما را جواب خواهد گفتم. رقمی که میتونین که درس‌ها را از وبسایت تلویزیون ایمان بگیرین نیست که میگین ایمان TV English lessons with Dr Popal. من فکر میکنم به می ترتیب شما میتونین که از درس اول تا امی درس 79 را شما میتونین که از شروع ای را بشنوین و اگر سوال داشته باشین با ما مطرح بکنین. دیگه ما وقت شما را زیاد نمیگیرم، ما درس خود به میجا به پایان میرسانم. شما را تا هفته آینده به خداوند اردو عالم میسپارم. تشکر.